gamers, welcome back to the channel. We're back. Guys, the plan for today is pretty simple. I wanted to do something a little calmer today because we are playing, we're doing a big randomizer with Panga on Friday. Like, that guy, I mean, I don't know if you know about the Panga randomizers, okay? But like, whenever Panga agrees to do an AP, we're looking at like 10 to 12 hours, okay? And I'm probably not gonna be streaming tomorrow, as well, because I need to work on a little bit of, YouTube stuff. You know, we're doing a big shift right now to get into doing more randomizers, and so I'm trying to wrap up the final non-randomizer video before kind of that arc, and also I'm trying to get started on the first randomizer video of that arc at the same time. Just needs, it needs a little bit. It needs a little bit of, attention. And so tomorrow I'm not gonna be streaming, so I'm gonna be working on that, and getting things ready for the Panga one, and yeah, on Friday we're doing a mega AP with Panga, mega banger. I don't even know what the weekend streams will look like yet, because, I mean, I think it really depends on how long that takes. All I can tell you is that on Friday we are starting early, okay? We're starting at like 4 or 5 p.m. my time, 5 or 6 Eastern. And, I'm still working out the games list because I would like to make that, randomizer a YouTube video. And so I really want to get it right. Like, it doesn't need to be perfect. I mean, when you have 10 games, you can have some filler or like lighter games, as long as we have like a good core. So I'm really focusing on that. I want to make sure that the main like 2 to 3 games that Panga and I are both playing are like good for, you know, the channel. I feel like bringing a little bit of the randomizer excitement to the channel, and those are game dependent, but the remaining like 3 or 4 or whatever's left over will likely be more of the, like, you know, the yacht dice, the whatever, and maybe we'll throw Refunct into that. I don't know yet. I would like to try it out because I think it would be cool, but I've not looked into it yet. So so the plan is we're gonna do a Mario Sunshine 120 Shine run today, but because I already hit my goal of sub 4, I'm going to give this an honest effort, but if the run goes bad, then whatever, and if we can't, like, if it dies, then it dies, and I'll just stop, and we'll play, Tomodachi Life, but if we don't, I will still play Tomodachi Life, probably maybe this weekend, and I can give it more time, so, we'll see. Either way, I am gonna do it, I think. We will for sure be doing it. It's just a matter of like when and for how long and all that. I'm still trying to kind of figure out what Miis I want to do for that. I think I do know. Mainly, we're gonna probably build up the raysfire roster of characters, all the different Miis and whatnot. We'll put them in. I'll make one for me too. I don't know if I'll be making any of my, like, I don't think I'm gonna make any chat members, and I don't think I'm gonna make any of my friends either. Maybe I will. I mean, if we really need to make more people, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, okay? But I think for right now, we're gonna focus on, you know, bringing in the greater raysfire cinematic universe. I feel like that's maybe more what the people want. So I think we will do that. At least initially, and we'll kind of go from there. You know, we'll do like the Grindel, Legally Distinct Cube Man, like we could do Spike and Wario, because, you know, they have lore, maybe the Talking Flower, maybe that Toad that taught me how to speedrun. I mean, we've got the Miis, like there's the Raysfire Mii, and then there's the Smile guy. I mean, we have a lot of stuff. The Fursona, I mean, I don't know, man, that might cost extra. I don't know if you guys are ready for that. Maybe I'll show you maybe we'll make one of Fursona Mii for the Tomodachi Life when the fursuit reveal happens, you know? We could do the Rays Fox though. That could be good. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of possibilities that we could do. Like I said, I'm still working it out. The Fursona is private. The Fursona does not make it onto the island. Sorry. I don't think he would get along with those people. They would bully him anyway, so I wouldn't want to see that. It would break my heart. I know Spike, that guy's a bully. He would tell him to get out. Okay, I'm actually in the midst of something on my computer, so this might be laggy initially. Wait, it might be done. I was trying to stall before I changed scenes. Okay, never mind. We're actually fine. It's not going to be laggy anymore. I was doing some file transfers of some VODs. Which would lag my OBS, but I think it should be fine now. Gotta get more VODs. Wait, actually, I'm sorry, but I actually totally forgot to go to the PO box. I will do it tomorrow. Actually, let me make a reminder to do it right now. Give me a second. Remind me to go to the PO box at like 2 p.m. tomorrow. Okay, I got it. I did use the bathroom before stream. We can't have another incident like we did the other day. Where is my guy?
Race.
Thank you very much, Flicked. Oh wait, hold up, I gotta run the stream labels. I washed my hands. Yes, I did do that. Thank you, Flicked, for the 6 months. Thank you, by the way, as well, Incoherent, for the 61. Raffle Fox, thanks for the 104. Oh, that was yesterday. That's okay. I went into the shower to wash them and then washed everything else except my hands. I just put the soap on it. So actually, I guess I didn't. Brutal, I know. That's not what you guys want to see. Glor Piss Girl is crazy, actually. I'll add it because I like the emo code. Ooh, have we gone too far, man? We have Sabrina Glorpender. Now we have Glor Piss Girl. Like, what else do we need, man? What else could we possibly need, dude? The question that I want to know is, do I need to do any warm-ups? I kind of do, briefly. There's one in particular. Okay, there's two. Oh yeah, hold up one sec. I gotta pull the chat down. You guys are too big right now. I gotta do a little tiny bit of review just to make sure I don't mess these up. I believe I'm remembering most of the stuff at this point. Honestly, most of my 100 coins were good. The only thing that really needed work was there were 2 of them, so I'm going to pull them up. We need to do a brief VOD review. You know what that means? It means the anime splits are coming back for a brief moment while I look over this again. Before though, I had to review like all the 100 coins. I think today we don't need all the hundreds. I just need to look at 2 that I messed up in the last run, which is Rico Harbor and Serena Beach 100s, which will not take very long. We just need to run through them, make sure I remember the movement, and then we will be good. But it means the anime splits are back. Anime has returned. It's back on the menu, everyone. Okay, I don't need to study too much. I just need to get the general route down.
Let's get this brew.
So let's see. We do come up here to the right, hover on the girders. I think that's what these are called, the girders.
Nice race.
Thank you for the 69 months. Very nice. Holy smokes. The goat. Okay, so we get these. We need to be at 13 going into the sewers. 13 going into the sewers. 24. Activate the glitch, kill the guy. Okay, yeah, so we do our little rotation on this lower portion where you work your way around the outside because you also get the box. Blue. And then you get the X. Yep, okay. Then you go back in the sewer for more coins underground. I'm trying to say it before it happens so I can, like, recall it, you know? This is where I got a little lost last time. So, I do think you get the other X. And then it's... You pick it up, go onto the ship, get the spider, go onto the crane coins, spin jump up onto the steel beams, rocket nozzle down the coin, like the vertical coin line.
Those coins. Dude, it's so slow.
The crane,
Slow it's going.
the crane is so slow right now. Well, I'm trying to recall without writing it down because ideally I don't want to have to like write it down. If I'm able to recall it now, I think I'll remember when I actually am doing it. So we come up here, wall jumps to get the coins on this section. This is where I think I got lost. I believe you rocket nozzle. Yeah, so you go rocket nozzle, then you have vertical coin line over there on in the distance on the right. Vertical coin line. Whoop! Then from here you do underwater coin. Which is down there, yep. Okay. And then from here, is it just... You go to the blue coins that are on the edge of the horizontal beams? There's two of them. There's one that's high up and then one that's a little bit lower. Oh, can't forget about the blooper. Okay, we're gonna try to remember that. I missed that one. Blooper pickup is essential. Okay, so then you got your beam coins, and then there's another one over here, the higher. And then from here, you can use rocket, go get the ones on the wood. Then the top of the... Yeah, the top of this. Top of the tower. And then what? We go back in the sewers? Oh, right, okay. I see now. Nice, Kerbeater, dude! Okay, down. Then back, and then you finish from here. Okay, I see.
Yeah. That's fine, I guess.
How does Kerbeater laugh? It's like, eh, but like maybe a little higher pitched. Okay. I would say I got about like... Man, I think maybe we have like... There were a few blunders there that I couldn't recall, which is not great. Okay, let me see. What was the other one? It was Serena. Both of the ones right at the end. Okay, so that one I think I should be fine on. I just have to remember it. It's just broken. Like in my head, I gotta break it down into a bunch of parts. So you've got the girders on the right to the spawn. You've got roof, 2 box coins, down into the chute, sewer, hit your head, activate the glitch, spider on the wall, shine sprite on the wall, box coin, circle back around, X linked pair, back in the sewer, whoop, come up, get more coins, collect it, other X on the wall, go back, get that one, then you've got to get spider, you go crane up onto the upper part, rocket nozzle to the vertical coins, down into the water, coin underwater, jump up, blooper in the cage, come back out, lower beam, upper beam, wooden plank, top of roof, and then you go fountain, coins, back in the sewer, and finish up. 100 coins spawn, M on the wall, finish. Okay, I think I got it. I was recalling it in my head. That's the blue coin order. Hopefully you guys understood. That'll be on the exam later.
Crazy? I was crazy once.
What?
They locked me
Really?
in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. And rats make me crazy.
Why do rats make him crazy? Has anyone ever asked why? Like, what is it about the rats? Why are the rats the problem? Okay, this outer movement, I know this one pretty well. What's wrong with the rats? I just want to know. No one's ever answered that. Like, he just says, rats make me crazy, but why? Thank you very much, Woodster, for the 34. Maybe he's scared of rats. Well, wouldn't he say that they make them, like that freaks him out? Like, not that they make him crazy. I feel like crazy implies, like, he's not scared. The rats just, like, it does something to his, like, mental. Okay, so here we go. This is where I got a little confused. So we've got this guy. Full clear of this room. I believe I got this far before I got lost last time, and I'm trying to remember where it went wrong. Okay, so we're on floor 2. Full clear the room. Clear this other room, maybe. X on the wall. Working your way up. Okay. So, let's see. We get these guys. Do you go into the bed strats? No bed strats.
You know, the rest of that wasn't as nice.
No bed strats. We're not bed stratting. This is not Minecraft. 67? Yeah, this is Speed Gaming from a while ago, actually. I think the route is technically outdated, but it's still good enough for what I need it for, so. Then we come in here. 75. Doink. 77. $83. A lot of coins in here. I am afraid I'm gonna still mess this one up. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Oh, nice movement in the maze. I like this. I think I probably have this one. This one will be a little bit hard. This one's gonna be a little harder for me to recall, but I think I probably am fine with it, actually. Okay, guys, it's now time to do some insane gameplay that you've never seen before. Alright, are you guys ready for this? You're about to have your minds blown. Watch this. Very crazy stuff that we're witnessing here. Yeah, I know, I can make the bananas float. I don't mean to brag, but... Dude, I always forget the Japanese version of this game has some jank stuff to it. Dude, the people love marbles. I could do a 4-hour marble stream and I would top my highest average view count in the last 6 months. People would be like, marbles on stream? What? Okay, I still haven't set up the hacked file, but whatever, it's fine. I didn't expect to get my time as fast as I did. Shave my head to get 10x viewers. Is that how Arter hit the 1K average concurrence for the first time? Just going bald? Maybe it is a secret hack. I've seen Northern Lion. Wait. I can just take the memory card out. I need to become Canadian, though. That's the other step, and I don't think I can pull that off. Alright, let's begin. Here we go. Do I need to go to the bathroom? I'll go to the bathroom in the cutscene. We're live. And we are live. So just in case you guys don't know the backstory of this, I had a bet with Roy, my friend, to get a sub 4-hour time in Moria Sunshine 120 Shines in 1 month. I have done 2 runs. My first run was a 4:32. My second run was a 3:58. I've actually already accomplished the goal, but we're going to try to go a little bit lower. Maybe break the sub 350, maybe go for 345. I don't know. I don't expect to grind this forever. I'll probably play it for another couple weeks. But it has been a fun little revisit of mine from an earlier relic in my life. Been fun to go back to. It's fun to actually like speed run again. You know, because in a way there's like a little bit of stress behind everything you're doing beyond the clock. But in a fun, like, in kind of an inverse of that, it's very rewarding when you have good splits and you're really feeling the movement. Like, it is hard to really explain the dopamine release that you get when you get a juicer split and all of a sudden the run is saved. Or you have, like, your best ever movement you've had in a section. It just feels good, man. We're gonna reset that. We're gonna reset that. That didn't happen. Realistically, it wouldn't matter, but if I'm ever gonna reset, it's gonna be on the airstrip. Yeah, the requirement for winning this was that if I won, Roy would have to play Moria Sunshine and learn the 80% run. He started playing Mario Eclipse. He played it for like 4 hours and got 1 shine, not because he's bad, but because he instantly started learning the hardest movement tech in the entire game. And he did that for 3 or 4 hours, and that was kind of awesome, actually. I was just watching him grind that out. He will eventually play the game, I'm sure. But then he will do a speedrun of it, at least 1. Then after, if I lost, I don't know, I would have had a punishment, but I don't remember what it was. Or it never got chosen. It didn't matter, because I did it on my second run, so... Whoop! Is that what it was? Well, regardless, it doesn't matter now.
Power up complete.
I already won. You could say the punishment is whatever you want it to be. It could have been I have to pay $1 million.
Customer information.
But I've already completed it. So, you know?
Subject identified as Mario, resident of the Mushroom Kingdom. Data storage.
Oh, look at the clip in a minute.
Flood, a flash liquidizer ultra dowsing device.
It is most pitiable. Where's this clip?
Proceeding with user instruction.
Use
the R button.
Let me get through airstrip, dude.
If you press the R button all the way down, you can stop and shoot. You can then use the control stick to aim in any direction. Press the X button to switch to the hover nozzle. You can then press the R button to hover in the air for a short time. If this tank is empty, no water can be sprayed. To refill tank,
okay.
Body of water and press
Dude, I want to play DK64 randomizer, man. I want to play it. I don't know why. I've just been wanting to play it again. I will say, guys, I've been using offline archipelagos to learn new games for AP, and I have a couple of new games on the horizon. I'm gonna be giving them a test run soon, and I'll get back to you. DK64 is basically ready for stream, I think. We'll be bringing that one in soon. But I have a couple of new games that I'm working on for AP at the moment. I'm gonna be trying them out, probably in the next day or two in this upcoming archipelago. And I'll let you know how it goes. It'll be offline. But if they go well, then we'll bring them to the stream. What are the games? Kirby and the Amazing Mirror, Game Boy Advance game, and Luigi's Mansion. We are gonna try them out. They both have archipelago support. We're gonna try it. And we're gonna see how they go. If they go well, we might add them to the lineup in the future. I played a lot of Kirby and the Amazing Mirror as a kid. I have fond memories of it from when I was in like 3rd or 4th grade. We were able to bring our Game Boys to school after like standardized testing, and me and a couple of other kids, we had like the link cables, and we played multiplayer Kirby and the Amazing Mirror like the legit original way. It was pretty epic, I can't lie.
Court is now in session. As you are no doubt aware, someone has been senselessly...
That guy does suck in that one. Okay, let me take a look at this clip really quick. Watch your volume. Okay, I gotta be quiet here.
Let's go.
I tend to be quiet. Dude.
How can one not be aware of
Dude, the choice's voice is epic.
daytime in Delfino Plaza? Our poor residents
I love the
tremble
choice's
in the
voice.
veil of darkness. Expert shrine scholars have determined that this darkness has arisen because of all of our guardians. The shrine sprites have vanished.
I can still go to the bathroom. Do you know how long this cutscene is? It's like 5 minutes, dude. I could go do my taxes. Maybe I will. I'll be back. I'll leave.
This horrible
I don't care.
graffiti is to blame.
I'm leaving the room, dude.
Behold this sketch of the perpetrator based on eyewitness descriptions. The truth is obvious. The guilty party sits among us. It is none other than Mario.
Objection!
Overruled. I judge the defendant guilty as charged. I hereby order the defendant to clean this entire island. Until Isle Delfino is completely free of his vile handiwork, Mario shall not be allowed to leave. Court adjourned.
This appears to be quite a predicament, Mario. Data analysis verifies that the island's inhabitants are indeed troubled by pollution, but the pollution itself is not the main problem.
I'm
Mario,
back.
You witnessed this object at the airstrip, correct?
You know, the old meme is objection. You want to know what the new meme is? Among Us.
Tower on Isle Delfino.
The game has been changed. Among Us? That's so, like, 2010s. Now, in the 2020s, the meme of the opening cutscene is Among Us. There's been a shift in the cutscene memes. A ripple in the fabric of time.
Is to keep the island from becoming any dirtier.
No, they say Among Us in the cutscene.
Is likely at work even as we speak. And you, Mario, are being treated as a criminal. Tomorrow we must do our best to resolve this situation.
Mario? That's the 2030 version of the meme. Mario's prison sentence is 67 years.
And remember, we'll be watching you, pal. We'll know if you start.
Okay, I'm gonna try to rely on the speedrun document less. I'm gonna have a little bit of confidence in my movement, but we are tightening things up. I am definitely still in the phase of the run where I'm not fully back in the sauce. But we're getting better. I've never schlacked. I've even been working on my Josh skip. I mean, I am doing mainly randomizers these days, but I've been doing a bit of a side project, which is the 120 Shine Revival.
On the statue's head.
And that's what today is. My YouTube is going the direction of the rando, but that doesn't mean we can't throw in a speed run every now and then, you know? It's a little bit of fun for the family. New costume unlocked. Let's see it. Oh, wait, we do have a new outfit unlocked. Well, if you guys are watching because I'm doing a speed run, I want you guys to know, if you're a speed run viewer, that I've been playing a lot of Mario Sunshine actually recently. Just not all speed runs. I've been doing a lot of archipelagos, and I've had it in my rotation of games. In fact, I was helping someone else set up Mario Sunshine Archipelago right before this. I was helping him do a little settings tweak. But it's been fun. I mean, look, I'm gonna be honest, it's been cool to play again. This is my third run. It will be my third full run whenever I finish it that I have done since I have done my little brief revival into 120 shines. We had a 432 run 1, a 358 run 2, which is what you see on the splits. And here we go. M on the wall. Oh, this is a little sketch. Should be fun. Nice. Well, okay, so, like, technically, I did a 120 shines run a few times. Like, I have done them in marathons or in weird settings, like when I did the 602 kind of stream with the view count and all that. But, those were a little different because those were with no practice. The reason that I say these are, like, my first runs that I've done in years is because these are ones where I actually, like, tried. You know, I, like, relearned a route. I, like, studied to figure out the stuff that I was messing up. You know, I mean, it's, like, a little different when you're putting effort in versus not. PD is a shiny boy. Wait, they are kind of reflective. What are they made out of? Tinfoil? Wait, yeah, he's kind of got like a reflective, like, hollow trading card vibe going on. I believe the shine spawn's here. Is that hit? Right. Hello, Dawn Finder. How you doing today? I am chilling. By the way, Dawn, I was testing, I was testing the 2v2 Archipelago SM64 setting thing with Roy that we wanted to do at some point in the future again today. We tried it one other time, it took 5 hours. We got the time down to 2 hours and 41 minutes. We're gonna do another test, but I think the settings might be good. However, I will say, the logic got a little cursed. Because it was required to do frame walk to continue to play and not be stuck. So I don't know if you know how to do that, but it was pretty weird. It was pretty wacky. It honestly was pretty fun though. The first one was extra cursed. This one was good. So I think it might be ready for actual race soon. Yeah, I mean, I just do the cheat one. Where you just, like, bind it to D up on the pad or whatever, or like your keyboard key, and you just, like, do that and cheat. That's how I do it, too. Meatloaf. That's a good name, actually. Name it Meatloaf, please. Thank you. Guys, maybe if we don't get to play Tamagotchi Life today... I don't think I'm streaming tomorrow, and on Friday we're gonna do a crazy AP with Panga. But we might do a... like a bonus stream. On, like, the weekend. Crap. That would be like, I would probably do the whole stream of just that game. If that's the case. I mean, if I play it a little bit today, I would play it again more too. Like, it wouldn't be a one-time thing, but... we will see. We'll see how today goes, okay? We're gonna see where the day takes us. Because I have been thinking it would be interesting to just, like, dump all of the stupid stream memes into that game and just let it unfold. Would be very curious to see how it plays out. Oh wait, I'm kind of nice with it. The schmovement. I'm gonna lose time though. I think that what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna put any viewers on the island. Or any of my friends for that matter. I think it'll be... largely, I'm going to just put the long-term stream memes. The guys that have been around for ages and let it unfold. We could put in a curb beater though. Curb beater potential. Probably no gradual syrup me. I mean, look, we'll see what happens. I think we need to start with the, like, higher popularity ones first, but I assume if it fills up and we need more fellas, then, you know, we'll see. But, I mean, we have many years of lore on this stream built up. We might as well take advantage of it. This is the perfect opportunity to bring it out. We could make gradual syrup of food. That's a good idea. That's how it is in Paper Mario anyways. Where is bro going? Oh my god. Where is he going, dude? What are these patterns? Oh my god, I'm gonna lose it. That's gotta be one of the worst things I've ever seen. I had to start that early because I was gonna get hit by the google. Oh my god. Well, it's not even free time save because this guy's RNG, so it's not even free. If I get lucky. Sure. This is going to be a bad split. This is like a cursed pattern to get. Oh my god, it might be one of the worst patterns I've ever seen. Also, there's a fly in here that keeps flying around me and he's kind of making me mad. Dude, it's actually a terrible pattern. What? If he goes right, it'll be even worse. This is like an insane PD piranha. There was like someone who did math on this because all of the spots you can go to are preset. And it is insane how bad that was. I don't think I've had that be that bad in literally years. No joke, abysmal. I'm gonna start losing time in about 5 seconds. And I still have to get the last couple of blue coins. I could get some of them on Bianco 8, but I don't want to be minus right now on the coin count. I'm gonna actually intentionally take the time loss here, just so my numbers are correct. Pretty bad. Pretty much all that time loss was from the patterns, too. Yeah, I mean, look, realistically, if you know the availability of the coins, like in that situation, the best thing that you should do, like if you're playing hyper optimally and you're not trying to just recall the route, like I'm doing, you would only get the coins near where PD is at, and then you would route the rest of them into Bianco 800 coins that you can get. But, the 120 shine speedrun has a bit of a crazy mental stack compared to some other speedruns, because realistically, when you're doing the run, you have to kind of make a bunch of split-second decisions about what blues you should get and which ones you should skip because it's slow, because you know you can get some of them later. The reason it takes a lot of your mental stack is that there are certain blue coins that are only available on like one episode or mission that you are not going to go back to, so you have to get those. But then there's other ones that are like optional, which you can skip, but you have to know what those are. Then you have to know when you are going to get them if you skip them. And then you also have to remember that you skipped them in the first place. So it's like, there's just a bunch of parts to it. That's why whenever I am doing this run right now, as someone who's just getting back into it, I'm going to take the time loss of getting the coins on the route to make sure that I don't get off. Because I'm valuing not missing one over, like in the long term, over skipping one in the short term to save time, but then forgetting about it. If you, like, know the game super well, you definitely skip. That's one of the episodes that you definitely, like, skip a lot on. Because you're in that same exact area when you're doing the 100 coin later on, and most of those are available. I'll hit the nut button in a second. Hold up, let me do Gelato Beach skip first. We're on the speed run, so I gotta kind of lock in a bit. I'm speedrunning it for like a couple more weeks, yeah. I had a short stint to return to it, briefly. I'm trying to genuinely give it effort. Neutral on the stick! Bang! There it is. Nut. I gotta learn the new gelato skip setup. It looks cursed though, I don't like it. I don't think I'm gonna actually PB. I don't think I will magically save 40 minutes. That would be pretty nuts though. I mean, I would be down for it. I think maybe I could if I played a little bit more. Oh wait, that was kind of a nice one. What the heck? That was a nice Shadow Mario kill. Have the runs changed? I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, dude. I just completely forgot the entire route and then learned it again in the last, like, 2 weeks. So I don't remember what the old route was like, but it feels kind of the same. Which is, you do all of the stuff in each level through Shadow Mario, unlock Corona Mountain, and then do the back half where you revisit every stage. Gotta go neutral on the stick. Very important. Well, chat does have a habit of trying to make every poll a tie. The only time it's not is when there's an odd number of people, I feel like. Box game is in like 2 hours. You're gonna have to wait. But honestly, man, I've been playing a lot of Sunshine recently, more than you think. They made they made Super Mario Sunshine work on this like mega randomizer where you can combine any games that you want. And I've been playing that like pretty much every week for the last couple of months. I only recently started doing some 120 runs in the last like 1 or 2 weeks. Yeah, so the reason the numbers are plus is because Bianco 5 gave me the worst pattern known to man. But also, I'm a positive guy, so, you know, we like to keep things plus, not minus. That's negative. Yeah, you gotta be careful if you want to catch my randomizers, dude. I do those very fast. Like, I'm in and out, quick 3 hours every time. You gotta make sure that you're on top of that if you want to watch those. No, the real reason I'm plush right now is, you can see the Bianco 5 split here. We kind of had things go a little bit south. Although I did miss a blue coin, I think, on my Gelato, 1 on the last run, so we'll probably save the time back at some point. I don't know where exactly, but it'll come back. It always comes back around, man. I'm gonna get the M on Pianta 3, Judgment Call. I'm gonna be temporarily minus on the coin count. Like, just briefly.
Peepo Paste Pal or Peepo Paste Pal lead?
Oh, I got the Riz skip! I don't know if it actually saves anything, I just like doing that. W Riz. I can do that because I've successfully consumed Arizona Iced Tea Rizzler Berry. That's not true, I haven't had that. I don't drink Arizona Iced Tea, but maybe I should. Technically, the splits are... My sum of best will be a little bit inaccurate because if I accidentally split on a particular shine when I miss blue coins I'm supposed to collect, it's what I would call a fake gold. It's like fool's gold, but it's really impossible to know if they're fake or not. Usually, that's why I take the sum of best with a grain of salt, but it's fairly accurate, even still. It does happen. I mean, like, technically, if you remember that it's fake, you can go in and delete that segment, that best segment, and then it's, like, removed. But, look, at the end of the day, splits don't really matter that much. It's just your finishing time that matters, so, like... They just are meant to provide a little bit of, useful... data. We should be at 24 on this, right? No, 25 after the moon. Mario Sunshine is underrated. You were right. Get the blue coin, please. Wow, my splits are only like plus or minus a couple of seconds. That's how you know I'm a real speedrunner. Like, look at that. Plus 0.11. Like, realistically, dude, the best speedrunner of this game in the world could have no timer. But if they streamed their gameplay and then it could be recorded from start to finish and is confirmed to be faster than everyone else, that's really all that matters, you know? Oh, nice 6-7 in RNGeedle. Guys, you gotta get on RNGeedle. We made a thread in the Discord. I saw it. I forget to do it sometimes, but I should get back on it. What is poople? I was kind of afraid to ask that. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be real with you. I kind of didn't want to ask that. Okay, I don't think I have done that. Then. I'm not familiar with the poopdle. Yoshi skip number 1 of 2. Do I remember how to do it, or is it patched? The question on everyone's minds. We're about to find out. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. Guys, if you want to be a real speedrunner, here's what you do. You have splits for every shine or every section. And you have like 80% or more of them be like normal splits names. But then every so often you just have one named some really random thing. And then you don't ever provide context. So when people watch and then you get to that split and everyone's like, what does that mean? And you don't ever explain it, you feel cool. It's like an inside joke. Okay, they've patched Yoshi skip. I'm gonna lose like a minute on this. We're gonna be plus like 130. They've patched Yoshi skip. It's over. I think I've been doing a lot of Yoshi skip recently, and I've gotten gradually worse at it. I think they're trying to mess with my controller, man. I don't get it. I do not trust you guys to name my splits. Let's do a test. If you guys could name a split on my splits, what would you name it? Wait, I kind of like Shine 67. Okay, we lost 2 minutes. Split 2, hair skip. The Grindle is not even in this game, dude. Where would that even be? What split would it even be on? You're just gonna pick a random one? Low-key, if I drop more than 3 Yoshi skips in a row, it might be a dead run angle. I don't know why I just got bad at Yoshi skip. Like, I was actually good at it recently. It's actually crazy. It's actually crazy. It's actually crazy. It might be dead. I mean, I have a split later on where I had to get out of my chair for like a minute right after failing Yoshi skip on the back half of the run 3 times in a row. So I have like 5 minutes of time saved from 2 splits in the back half of the run. The problem is, you won't see that on the splits for like hours. It's a reset angle. Dead run. No, I don't even think practicing would help because here's the thing. It's one thing if like I haven't played this game in years and I haven't done a Yoshi skip in like months. But I did Yoshi skip yesterday. Like, I've done probably tens of Yoshi skips in the last 3 weeks alone. Between the APs and the speedruns. I don't think I need to grind it out. I know how my brain works, and that'll just make me get mind blocked with bad muscle memory. I need a palate cleanse, and I need to go back in again and not think about it. I do that crap in rhythm games all the time. I think it would definitely have the opposite effect. Oh, they are allowed to start after this movie? Well, no. You can skip the movie, you have to do airstrip, and you can skip the next one as well. But I don't have the hacked file for that set up. So. Practicing is good. Like, I feel what I have learned over my time of grinding different games is I think practice is very important, but I think the way that you approach it varies a lot depending on your mentality. There's not necessarily a better or worse one, but everyone's approach needs to be fitted for their mental.
I am Flood, a flash liquidizer auto-dousing device. I hope to be of assistance.
Like, if I wanted to practice for me, I would need to do it in the context of going in with the expectation that I'm not gonna do any runs that day. Like, either I'm doing an IW, or I'm doing a front half or back half RTA, and that's all I'm doing. I feel like that's where the practice really pays off. Or if you're practicing ILs, that's good. But I feel like for me, if I'm trying to do a run, and then I mess up on a trick, doing it more after is the equivalent to like cramming for an exam in my head. Where I'm like, okay, I need to do this again. Like, I need to recall this information soon. Let me just try to cram it. And it doesn't work.
Instructions complete. Proceed.
I would do... Well, I mean, the front half RTA is basically any percent with just extra steps. I would do IWs. That was the main thing I would practice. There's a lot of value in the IW, I think. I mean, I did a speed run like 2 days ago, and I'm doing worse than the one from 2 days ago, so... you know... I have done a speed run recently, but I know- I get the sentiment, dude. I appreciate it.
Nice work, Mario.
IW stands for Individual World, which is where you do a full speed run of everything in that level. So all the episodes, including the 100 coin shines, you get all 30 blue coins. You practice the whole world segmented by itself. IL is individual level, where you only grind a specific shine or level. That's generally pretty short. But then there's a slightly longer version of that called an IW, which is where you do the full area. And then there's a longer version of that called, you know, front half or back half RTA, which is where you do the full back half of the speedrun or the full front half of the speedrun. Some other games break it down based on the area. So like in Mario 64, they called it an upstairs RTA. Because you're doing the back half of the run, which is upstairs and tippy. Things like that.
Our poor residents tremble beneath a veil of darkness. Expert shrine scholars have determined
World? Yeah, it's Central World.
because of all of our guardians, the shrine sprites have vanished from their gathering spot at the shrine gate. The reason? It's quite obvious. This horrible graffiti is to blame. Behold this sketch of the perpetrator based on eyewitness descriptions. The truth is obvious. The guilty party sits among us. It is none other than Mario.
Yeah, he says the guilty party sits among us. That's why Among Us is the new meme, dude.
I hereby order the defendant to clean this entire island until Isle Delfino is completely free of his.
But then the
foul
objection
activities.
meme is like
Mario shall not be
the
allowed to
2010s
leave.
version of it.
Court adjourned.
This appears to be quite a predicament, Mario.
No one knew that
Analysis
Among Us was in this the whole time.
Island's inhabitants are indeed troubled by pollution, but the pollution itself is not the main problem. Mario, you witnessed this object at the airstrip, correct?
You can tell who is a zoomer and who's a boomer based on how they react to the cutscene. You know?
They used to gather in great numbers at the Shine Gate, but the graffiti incident has polluted the island.
And then there was this one guy
Have fled. There is no longer any
that
power
he
to
didn't ever focus on Among Us or
the
objection.
islanders.
He focused that on the Japanese version of this game. They're called Shrine Scholars instead of Shine Scholars. His name is Ship It Halabalas, and he would always show up and say, "The Shrine Scholars are watching," with skull emojis.
As we speak,
And when he shows up, I call him Gamer Halabalas.
as a criminal.
He still does every so often.
Must do our best
I ask him about the Shrine Scholars, and he tells me that they're always watching.
Go straight that way. You can't miss the mess, pal. Your first job's to get rid of all that ugliness. And remember, we'll be watching.
You want to know something crazy about this game?
If you start slacking off,
It's the home of the Nokis and the Piantas, but the Nokis died here. The Piantas have escaped the Matrix. What the heck was that? When's the last time you saw a Noki be featured in a Mario game? Mario Kart World, they have the perfect opportunity to put in the Piantas and the Nokis, and then you can even have multiple colors of Nokis because there's multiple colors. What do they put in instead? A Cataquack. Yeah, I mean, they're in Sluggers. They're in Sluggers and Mario Superstar Baseball, and that was it. Right? Nintendo decided we're done.
Princess, look! On the
Never again on the Wii. 2 generations ago, 3 generations ago.
Mario?
What do I mean by that? You heard me, bub. Okay? See, and look, everyone loves Mario Baseball. Everyone loves Mario Superstar Baseball. Everyone loves Super Sluggers. And that was like, as far as I know, the last game the Nokis were in. Coincidence? I don't think so, dude. The Nokis secretly made the game. Wow, this is worse than my last run, for sure. Okay. But we get early in, so that'll save everything. Watch. I didn't get it. Did I watch what? I haven't watched anything recently. I don't know what that is. What's up, Keegan? Oh, wait, maybe I'm fake furry. I don't know about that. Well, my problem is I don't watch any movies. The last movie I saw was the Mario Galaxy movie, and then the last movie I saw before that was the Minecraft movie. And then the last movie I saw before that, I think, was the other Mario movie. That's how often I go to the movie theater. Chicken jockey. Apparently, Speeve. That's what... Look, I have to defend myself. These people are... They're trying to take it away from me. They're trying to take away my titles. I can't have anything with these guys. Have I watched any Sunshine speedruns lately? Yeah, I've watched a little bit. I have watched a little bit of some speedruns here and there. Look, I don't know how to prove it to these people. I don't know how to prove anything to these people. I could get the world record in a speedrun, and some guy would be like, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. They'd be like, we've counted the frames. You're actually short a little bit. Who asked that question? SB Electric. Guys, contrary to popular belief, I don't make up every chat message. Scroll up, you can see it. I don't always make up all of my messages. I only make up some of the ones that I respond to, okay? A minus. Never mind, the run is saved. Okay, I gotta lock in. I don't know why, man. I feel like I'm a little on edge today. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not entirely sure what's going on, but I need to chill out. Thoughts on the Galaxy movie? Well, I don't know if the spoiler embargo period has ended, so I will be vague. I think looking for Easter eggs in the movie was good. I liked Fox McCloud. He was probably the highlight for me. I think it felt a little rushed, but it was still fun to watch. Wait, a minus. Wait, maybe we're back. Are we back? I don't think there's really much... I don't think there's ever gonna be a deep story for a Mario movie. I mean, at the end of the day, we've all gotten older, okay? But Mario is still largely marketed to a younger audience. Now, I think they're aware there are people that like Nintendo and Mario stuff that are older, which is why they put in Easter eggs and all that, but like, they gotta appeal to the, like, families. They have to do that. Like, if they don't, what are they doing? Get out of the way, Toad. Okay. Oh! I was mashing L to change the camera, but I bonked. The movement on this level is pretty fun, by the way. If you ever want to learn Sunshine movement and you want a fun level to do it on, I recommend this one. Okay, well you actually have to do the movement kind of decent, not whatever this is. Kind of potatoing it a little bit, a little fat finger. I mean, I guess, look, I don't, maybe it's because I'm like such a casual when it comes to movie watching. I know some people are like big cinema buffs, okay? But for me, I don't really need that much, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I went to the Mario movie and I had low expectations and I watched it and I was like, that was fun, I liked it. And if you were like a little upset because maybe you wanted more substance or more plot or story, I think that's fine. I think that's valid to do, but for me personally, I don't care enough, I guess. I'm like, you know, it was a cute little story. There were some parts that were like maybe a little too rushed, but didn't bother me. I'm also like that with food. Actually, I'm like that with a lot of things. Am I just like, maybe I just have low standards. You know, I'm kind of like that with games too. In fact, I go out of my way to find bad games, so I'm learning something about myself, maybe. Anyways, after this, we're not gonna play Tamagotchi. I'm booting up Mary Kate and Ashley's Sweet 16 License to Drive. That's what the people really want. I'm just 16! Or whatever the song says. Let me see the direction PD's going. I am actually not a story or lore building or whatever guy. In fact, that's one of the things that's very apparent if you've ever watched me play a video game. Now, you guys might have noticed something about my stream. If you've watched it, you might notice that I play a lot of single-player games. But rarely am I ever playing the single-player games normal. Why is that the case? Because, I'm gonna be honest, I could care less about the story or the characters, like, the majority of the time. I care about good gameplay, and that's it. If the movement is good, I will play it. That's basically all it is. If it's fun for me to play, if it, like, feels good to go fast, I will play it. I don't really care much about the story. You know, fun fact, when I played Team Fortress 2, I went out of my way to remove everything. I turned off the gibs, I turned down the graphics, I turned off the shadows even, I removed the base HUD, I basically made my game as minimal as possible to maximize my frame rate. I'm playing Sunshine. Well, what about it? Like the story of Sunshine? I'm playing Mario Sunshine because I think Mario Sunshine has sick movement. You know why I hate the Galaxy games? They don't have good movement. I don't care about the story. Some people are like, but the story is great. And they're probably right. But I don't care about the story. I care about moving my guy fast. I can't move my guy in the way that I want to in that game, so... Oh, I need to get him on the wall here. Okay, that's better. Now look, I don't want to make it seem like I hate story or that there's no value in it. I do love a good story, okay? I do. But like, I don't know. For me, I have to be in the mood for it. Like, it's not something that I'm always looking for like some people are. Which is fine. Which is that, I mean, that's totally okay. Like, dude, if you look at my most played games, it's like Mario Sunshine speedrun, TF2 multiplayer game, Sound Voltex rhythm game. I don't know, League of Legends is probably up there at this point. That's a very short, like, multiplayer game with really no story. Mario Party doesn't really have a story. And when I play the story mode, it's because I'm speedrunning it. It's not okay to have different tastes. If you don't like what I like, that's bad! We can't have different tastes, that's not allowed. But look, I mean, look, I think that there are times where I do like a story. But like I said, I have to be in the mood for it. Case in point, Breaking Bad. Great show. Has a crazy story. I was captivated. Shoutouts Breaking Bad. You know, another really good one, Severance. Great show. I have watched Avatar. I did like it. What the? Oh, what the heck was that? We did coconut skip. I can't get over the fact that, the guy in Severance is like that guy from Parks and Rec, and I just see that guy whenever I watch it, though. Neutral on the stick. It's about the cones. You forgot about the essence of the game. It's about the cones. He's the architect. Arcane? Arcane is a pretty good show. Why is there a jug? That's the gradual syrup. Any more questions? Oh! Yeah, so you get it now. My stream is pretty good for shutting off the brain, that's for sure. Ooh! Oh! Wait, ledge grab. Okay, we're good. That was sketch. That was mad sketch, dude. Mad sketch. Good pattern? Okay pattern. Come here, big fella. If that guy comes on the right-hand side, we're in a good spot. Oh, he came on the left. That's bad. It's like, okay. I think all things considered, we handled this pretty well. Fun little glitch here. So if you pause and unpause, it cancels the text box that says to, like, always be kind to your pets, and then it spawns the shine. That's why you pause and unpause, to cancel the text box. You don't wanna see that text on screen. Otherwise, you have to wait for the text box to go away on its own before the shine spawns. We have 9 minutes of possible time save. Guys, I loved my pets. Including my imaginary rocks that I had that died after 1 day. I loved them. They were great. But also they're dead. RIP. A bit crazy of me for me to go for that. Did I get the one at the beginning? Yeah, I... Whoa! Oh, I'm actually gonna have to take a time loss here. What did I have for dinner this evening? Oh, sign in 6? Okay, wait, never mind. We're chilling then. All good. It's all good. We'll just skip it. I had beef and salsa on a tortilla. It was quite good, actually. Thank you for asking. What flavor was it? It was taco beef. It was like some... Honestly, dude, I don't know. I was trying a new seasoning out. I don't know how I feel about it. I think it was good, largely, though. I think it was pretty solid. Sorry, I was just thinking about something really quick. Hello, Eek Static. Oh, there's the mama that you wanted. With a crazy widow's peak. How's my night going? It's going okay. It's a weird day, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I would say today's alright. Today's okay. know how to describe today. I think it's decent. Dude, low-key, I don't even think my hairline's... I don't think my hairline's even receding. I think what you guys fail to realize is that I had a giant forehead from day one. I think low-key my hairline is thriving right now. And by that I mean it doesn't exist. True. Actually true. I could get this M right now. I want to have self-restraint though. Honestly, it would have been totally fine to get it there, I'm pretty sure. Oh, Mario bonked. Dude, the bangs are powerful. I've learned the power of the bang in recent time. One second. Okay, here we go. Back to face my demon. That guy almost owned me, dude. I almost got destroyed. Crunched up like a bag of chips. Okay, we go into the flow state, alright? It's all natural. You hit one of these, and you hit one of these, and then you hit one of these, and you do one of these. You hit one of these, and then you do one of these, and then you hit one of these. And then we're cooked. I'll try to commit to the back hold and see. Okay, we're losing about a minute on this right now. Oh. I've gone senile in my old age. Just kidding, it's back. I do still lose a minute though. Dude, I should not be messing up Yoshi Skip. It's actually unacceptable. Was your tip helpful? I'm gonna be completely honest. I didn't read it. Well, look, it's not that, it's that, like, I read it and acknowledged that you have not speedrun this game, and I was like, I feel like I should not really put too much stock in the input of someone who's never done a speedrun before. Of the game that I'm doing a speedrun of. I had to make a judgment call in my head, it's not anything personal, but I was like, we can't be getting caught up by the input of the inexperienced. Look, I can change my comparison to this, and it'll be fine. Wait, I don't even have it on here. Well, I mean, Yoshi Skip is kind of weird because it's like there's like a lot of. Okay, maybe we don't go to balanced PB. That somehow is worse. Dude, my vibes are so weird today. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm probably gonna say some unhinged stuff. I'm feeling in a weird mood, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Look, today is like, I'm not in a bad mood, I would even say, but like, I'm in just a... I don't know how to describe the mood I'm like, unhinged, maybe? I don't know. I need help. I think that's what it is. Can I get some help? Dude, I've been in a funk since the beginning of 2025, okay? This is not new. But maybe it's worse today than normal. How much will I pay? For what? Yeah, I don't know, man. My vibes are off. I apologize for my vibes. They are weird. I will be the first to admit. And I don't really know why. I need like a vibe reset, I think. Name 3 animals. Fox. Bat. Rat. Cat. That's 4. Well, yeah, I was gonna say the back 3, but then I was like, I couldn't think of another animal that ended in AT. I only had thought of bat and cat, so then I was like, well crap, I need to say something else, but then I remembered. Goat? Wait, I'm minus. What did I miss? Oh wait, no I'm not. I'm stupid. That's what I am. I'm not minus. I get an extra shot, or an extra blue on Pianta 7. Okay, we'll save some time here. I did not get drunk and make out with anyone when I was 21. Are you saying I should do that now to make up for lost time? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll do that. Guys, I gotta go. I'm going to 6th Street. The bars are just opening. Why can't I go to 6th Street? No, 6th Street is where all the bars are in Austin. Well, that and Rainy Street. I'm not gonna go for Honey Skip. I think I actually do need to save some time to bring the run back, so let's just, like, not... I actually kind of have to sweat a little bit if I would like to get a minus and not a plus. You know what I am saying with this? Do you know about this? Real Post Malogan, thanks for the 66, welcome back. I don't know why I became French. What was that about? How do I do a vibe reset? I need to reset the vibes now. I don't know what to do.
That is Peanut Island.
Oh, Costco hot dog would maybe help.
Must be there.
Actually, I don't know. I don't have that many calories left today. Wait, actually, I probably do have calories today. Wait, let me think about it. No, I have calories today. I probably have like 1,000 calories left. 1,000 to like 1,500. Probably closer to 1,000. What? The smart goal format? Wait, what do you mean? I missed the bluebird. We'll have to get it on the next re-entry. Whatever. I don't think anything that's high in sugar would make me feel good. The last time I had stuff that was high in sugar, it made me feel bad. I think my brain chemistry has been altered. It's at the point where it doesn't like sweets anymore. I'm okay with that for the record. But it is weird to have that realization. No, for me, it is not stomach. It is entirely brain. I think, and this is why, like, I'm a little careful. I don't like to talk about this because it could be low-key an eating disorder, but I do think about things in the context of, like, how many calories are in them and is it worth it for me to eat them and do they taste worth that amount of calories? And the answer is no a lot of the time. So I don't eat a lot of stuff for that reason. I think I get a gold, but it might be fake. Because I missed one? It's a fake gold, maybe? I'm not sure. I mean, look, it helped me drop like 45 pounds. I think there's a healthy element to it. Because I think the opposite of just don't care what you eat is not great either. It's forced me to be healthier, but at the sacrifice of some other things, maybe. Normally, if I eat high-calorie stuff, oh, wait. Goated? My goat? Did I get a purple here? No. I mean, look, you know what? It's not all bad because it has made me love fruit, dude. Fruit goes hard. You give me some fresh, like, berries. Throw in a little pineapple, a banana, maybe. Ooh. I would crush it, man.
This is for Tomodachi vibes.
Thank you for the vibe reset. I will, use this to buy... well, I've learned Taco Bell tech. One of the few guilty pleasures I still have is Taco Bell. I will eat it. Still. And not feel bad about it. And you know what? I've learned that with that amount of money... Normally that would only cover like one Taco Bell order, or like 1.5, but now it could cover up to 3 with my new ordering technique. I've mastered the art of the Taco Bell box order. A very refined technique of mine. Okay, but also, this makes no sense to me. No, so here's the thing. What I would buy was a Crunch Wrap combo that would come with a large drink and either a soft or crunchy taco, and I would eat that, and then I would usually get an extra burrito with it, either a bean burrito or a cheesy bean and rice burrito. Now, what these things are, if you don't know anything about Taco Bell, doesn't really matter. All you need to know is that it was 4 pieces of food, right? Crunch wrap, drink, taco, burrito. I would buy these things in the order of... I would buy the combo, which would come with the crunch wrap, the taco, and the drink, and then I would get the burrito separate. It was like $13 or something. Okay? But there's this thing called the box that you can get. It has a more intricate name. It's just in a box. And in that box, you can put the crunch wrap, you can put the burrito, and then it comes with an extra side, which I didn't even have before. So like chips and cheese, or like a cinnamon twist or whatever, like some dessert thing. And it comes with a drink. You get all of that, $5. Let's assume you want the taco still, because now that's not in there. You add the taco, it's an extra $1 or $2. Now it's $7. You get the same exact food for half the price. Why do they even let you order it the other way? I don't understand. It's the same food. You're not even compromising anything. Oh, I was supposed to go pin 2 reds. These splits are a little bit cooked, but that's fine. The box has the drink. Yes. It's a medium instead of a large, but even if you make it a large and pay an extra, like, I don't know, 30 cents, then, like, it's still way less. That's why it's confusing, dude. You are getting the same food, literally, same everything, plus an extra thing for half the price. Why? It's a great question. I don't have the answer. I forgot to do pin 2 reds, but that's fine. Maybe the box is app exclusive and that's it. I'm not sure. I haven't tried to order the box without the app, so maybe that's it. Oh, that was bad. Okay, I kind of am going to get not punished, though. I get a little punished for that. How many Taco Bell reward points do I have? That's a personal question. I can't answer that. You can't just ask someone that, dude. The split is a little cooked, but it's okay. I am gonna be -2 now, I think. I should still be able to make up most of this on Pianta 6, though, or Pinna 6, so it's not the end of the world. Oh, not good! Wow, that went from being a 1 cycle to being like probably a 5 cycle. Wait, I'm still doing the splits out of order. I have to go back to Pinna 2 reds, man. All the Pinna Park splits are beyond cooked. I need to see what I missed. I still need to get bird coin, I think. I need to get him on Archway. Okay. Thank you for the $20, by the way. For the VAT, I almost said the what reset? The vibe reset. Thank you. Can I get Yoshi out of order? I don't know if I understand the question. I almost said VAD, I think, but I don't think that's a word. I think I just made that up. How many Taco Bell points do I have? I'll have to open the app in a second. Almost. I can just tell you. I mean, they're just numbers. It doesn't really matter. But I need you guys to know that the points are calculated lifetime, and I've had my account for 10 years. I was trying to get my time under 4 hours in 1 month, and I did it on my second run. I'm not really going to be playing Sunshine 120 for an extended long term, but I'm trying to give it genuine effort to, like, actually improve, you know? I'm trying to not, like, half do it, I guess. Rewards. Lifetime points. 137,115. You guys were off on the prediction. There are no current points, you just get free items. My current points, I guess it says... I mean, they don't really do anything. Like, I'm at the highest tier, and I guess it just resets. Right now it says 4,507 out of 2K. But, like, it doesn't do anything. I already hit the max rank, dude. It just keeps doing that. Maybe that's for, like, individual rewards or something? I don't really know how it works. Dude, I'm like triple platinum in Taco Bell points. I don't really know what... Yeah, I don't actually know what it does, but, you know. I'm not actually retiring on money, I'm retiring on an investment into the Taco Bell ecosystem, okay? You guys need to get with the times. Get with the programs. It's not like McDonald's where points expire, nope. The way they do it is you get rewards and those expire. A dead run is one where I say I don't want to finish it and then I reset. After the like 1 or 2 hour mark. I already did that at 30 minutes like an hour ago, but... You might think because I'm a minute and 20 seconds behind that the run is cooked. And you might be right. You might be right, dude. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're onto something. Okay, we need the Yoshman. He wants the nanners. That is not the bananas. They're down here. Hello. That is not where the bananas are. Hello. Okay. Well. Put that out. I'm gonna come over here and then we come over here. The vibes will be saved. I can feel it. Blah, wow, 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 wow. Bruh. Alright, I missed another one. I'm wondering what I missed. Oh wait, I do know what I missed. Hold up. Holy dude! Hey dude, check it out! Boom! Welcome Raiders, hello everyone, welcome in. Hello Mr. Bird, I hope you had a nice stream today, sir. Welcome in everyone. Guys, I'm doing a Mario Sunshine speedrun. I don't know if you're familiar with this game or not, but if you are, well, we're going fast today! Hey, I love you too, bud, I hope you're doing good. I don't know what you were doing, I don't know what was on the agenda today, but hopefully, you were chilling. Keeping it chill. 602? Ah, see, that would mean I would have to play Galaxy, though. That's a bit of a hard sell for me. But look at this. Holy, this guy's got movement. What the heck? Dude, you know what? I like the- I love the idea of Mario 602. My problem with it is in the fact that on the surface, it's like 4 games, and you're thinking, great, we get an even amount of each. But you play Mario Sunshine for like 3 hours, you play Mario 64 for 2 hours, then you play Mario Galaxy for like 18 hours. It just, it's all it's all encompassing. It like devours the other games. That is true, we could crap on the games. But that is a lot of commitment. Look, I'll think about it, but I'm not too big on the Galaxy games. I tried to learn Galaxy 2. I learned the infinite Yoshi flutter on the first stage, and I was like, do I want to do this? I had to do a deep look in the mirror at myself. Wait, what's the other one that I'm supposed to do? Point under stairs. Okay. You're right, I didn't give it enough time. Look, I I don't think I'm against the idea of the 602. I think it would be not necessarily a bad thing to fill out the streaming calendar, which sometimes can be difficult, you know? Trying to find stuff to put on the schedule. But also, I have a lot of projects that I'm working on right now that I have to give priority to. Oh my god, Mario, get up there, dude. What is this movement? VODs guy! Yo, what up, VODs guy? Back to the VODs. Get at the VODs! Oh. Get at the VODs. Dude, this guy is ruining me. My Rico's jiggling again. Oh crap, wait, hold up. Almost forgot the submarine. That could have been bad. We could have had an incident. Pay no attention to the jiggly harbor. Thank you. Very much. I believe Mooing is doing renovations, and by that I think we're trying to find a way to make it maybe, a little less polarizing. And by we, I mean him. I don't know. I haven't really talked to him about it much. It's his thing that he made. But, you know, it was getting some, flack recently, which is okay. Understandably so, you know, people are welcome to like or dislike something, but I think it was maybe getting a little too much attention. So, you know, we're trying to figure out how to navigate that. Like, it was almost every day that I would time it out, or it would get timed out or something, you know, and it was like a little too much. Blue coin 69 coming in. Dude, if I banned all bots, I would have no viewers left. Everyone in the stream is a view bot. We're all view botting, right? Don't ban me. Hello, I'm a real viewer. Good yard, Dowfire. Oh, the bots are here. Do not interrupt and spam during my bedtime message. Yeah, you tell him, man. Give him the truth. Give him the facts. Doot, 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 doot. Rico 3, okay. Do I remember how to do this? Wait, I think I had an epic gamer fail on this, if I remember correctly. Oh no, I don't think I did. Never mind, I take it back. No epic gamer fail. Gold split. I will be playing Mario Wonder when it releases on the Nintendo Switch 2, or the Nintendo Switch family of consoles next Thursday. It's gonna be midnight, Australia, about 7 a.m. my time. Make sure to tune in. Guys, actually, speaking of Archipelago, I told you I'm trying to expand my pool, right? I have a couple of new games that I'm gonna be trying out offline, and if they are good, we will be adding them into the rotation. We have Luigi's Mansion and Kirby and the Amazing Mirror, which is what I was talking about at the beginning of the stream. If you were here, you probably already heard me say that. Kirby and the Amazing Mirror and, Luigi's Mansion. Apparently the LM one is very good. Pretty good movement. I think Luigi's Mansion is a really good archipelago. That's what I've heard. Like, they even modded it, like the map that you look at on the Game Boy Color, that shows the layout to have like your. It's almost like a built-in tracker, but in the game. So you know, I'm very excited for that one. I haven't looked at the Kirby and the Amazing Mirror one very much, but you know, I'm trying these out. With some of my friends, one of my friend groups, and, I like to use asyncs with people that, I know in private to test stuff, so if it sucks, you guys don't have to be subjected to it, and if it's good, I can bring it in to the stream. I've played LM before. I've streamed it a handful of times. I've never speedran it or anything, though. Oh, are you the guy that's working on the LM AP? Are you the guy who made it? Dude, I'm gonna try it out. Like, probably in the next couple days. Devin chat! I'll let you know how it goes. I'm a bit more of a casual LM player. I've played the game, I've seen speedruns of it, I've never done runs myself, so like, it'll have a bit of a learning curve for me because I haven't played it in a long time, but that's what you practice for. I mean, that's why you give it a go. Kind of throw yourself in the fire, see how it is. Wait, my Rico is kind of clean right now. The first half of the run was a little not good, but look at these golds. Thank you, for giving a sub to some Jake guy. Sorry, it only showed the Japanese characters on your name, so like, I don't know who to say thank you to, but thank you, Japanese characters. Haizusagi. Yes, that name. Thank you. Did we gold? Dude, look at that gold split. 0.03. Dude, I don't read fluent Japanese. I don't know how to do that. Why not? Why? What do you mean? Is it like expected? Is it because I'm playing the game in Japanese right now? You think I can just read this? You think that because I'm playing a game right now in Japanese that I can just read it? Think again. Okay. Wait, I have giga time save here. Hold up, we might be cooking. How many durians? Get your bets in. Let's see it. Predictions. Any predictors? Dude, look, maybe I do speed runs in games in Japanese and I play. Maybe I have a Japanese arcade rhythm game in my house in the other room, okay? And maybe that game's in Japanese. Look, that doesn't mean that I'm a weeb or fluent in Japanese, okay? I actually don't know any Japanese. Wait, are you predicting that there will be one durian? Just total? I mean, I hope so. If there's more than one, things have gone wrong. Fair. What is this? No, the banana troll! The banana is like a griefer. Don't get griefed. It was 3. Doink. Dude, that cliff is a little sus. You're right. Why would they put that there? Pretty good. We have saved some time. Now I'm only plus 31. Look at my graph. Anyone look at this graph, please? Thank you. Alright, we gotta do the Bianco 6-7 split. Then we go Serena. Don't troll me. Spider. Okay, the spider's cooperating today. Ow! I'm trolling. Oh, he's dead! I'm right in the cube. I'm right in the cube. Cube tech. I saw there was a pickle command. What was that about? I didn't even know that one existed until today, before the stream started. The pickles command. Yeah, that's the one. Oh, huge pickle roll. This is not a good split for me. Whoa! 8 pickles? Holy crap. Hey man, I appreciate that. You know, we try to put a good stream on here. I have been doing, you know, I've been a bit of a drifter for a while. Oh, wait, is that a tin pickle roll? What? What? That's insane. Look, we try to put on a pretty good broadcast here. I've been drifting around a little bit in recent time, but I think I'm getting into the rando scene. I plan to put a lot more effort into it, so I'm looking forward to the future of that. I'm hoping we'll build a little community here around it. Not that I didn't have one before, but my community had not really grown much in the last year plus. And I think that's largely because I was kind of doing different stuff all the time. I'm kind of settling into the rando scene as like a main staple of the content, which I think is going to help a bunch. I've already seen a couple of AP devs and people that have been tuning into the streams a little more frequently because, you know, I mean, we're doing the randos. Come back here! You stupid bluebird! Sorry, that's mean. Markov, you can't be adding random people. That's the second person you've added in the last 5 minutes. What is he even trying to communicate to them? He added Dawn Finder a second ago. Oh. Yeah, he told you something. I don't remember what, but he was saying something to you. May I take it? Oh yeah, there's the message. Me trying to sleep in Nashville, that's the clip. You ever try to sleep in Nashville, dude? I did once in the Boy Scouts. Terrible time. It's the only time I've ever been to Nashville. It was in the Boy Scouts. We were going to the National Jamboree because it was the 125th anniversary of Scouting. Wow, I'm surprised that bounce worked. Wait, you've been awake for 28 hours. Why? What are you doing, man? Can't take a snooze right now? Whoa. Oh crap, I have to get Yoshi because I forgot to eat the pineapple. That's time loss. Moderate time loss. Not that much, but it's pretty annoying for no reason. I forgot to eat the dang pineapple! Oh, I think you guys killed him. Dude, sometimes you have to do the loop. The loop. I mean, you've pretty much made it. I don't know when you were planning on going to bed, but I mean, it's like nearly 11 p.m. here, so. Doo-doo-doo. I need to make it pink. Where are the pink guys? Are you the last guy for pink mode? Pink mode activated. Now we get the blue coin out here. Why is this guy dangling out here, man? Thank you, Mega Scott, for the GL. Do not be dissuaded by the plus splits. To all of the Pace Pals, your questions will be answered soon in the form of minus splits. Is my gameplay maybe slightly more subpar than it was the other day? Yes! But we have knowledge today. The routing is crisp. Except for when I forget to do stuff. Like I did on this episode where I'm gonna lose 30 seconds. Because I had to get a pineapple. If you're here for the plus splits, then you're good. Three-minute car alarm plus Yoshi skip. Also huge. What's up, Kung Fu? It's going alright, actually. You know, I'm gonna say that today's stream is not bad. The vibes are a little wonky, but not necessarily in a bad way. It's just like, you know, they're a little weird today. Don't really know how to describe the vibes. They're not bad. They're not good. But they're not like, they're kind of neutral. Did I ever figure out what it was? I think it was someone's car alarm. Oh, it was the bean burrito. Yeah, you know, look, I know the reality of streaming is like, you know, sometimes you're not always 100%. I think that's okay. But today's not bad either, you know? It's kind of just like, it's just kind of different. I don't know how to describe it. Oh my god, what is the movement there? You know what it is? I think it's that I wanted a Taco Bell Crunchwrap Supreme today before the stream. But I lost track of time. It got too close and then I couldn't get one. Maybe the Crunchwrap would fix me. Maybe I'll get one after. I could go for the, momentum spin. Not gonna do it, though. Divorce. Thank you for the raid, Pango. Welcome, Raiders. We're doing a speed run today. This is rare. I don't do these very much.
And we're live.
And we are live. Here tonight on Tay Zonday Games, January 15th, or sorry, January 30th, 2015. We're gonna try playing a little bit of multiplayer, playing some TF2. I hope you had a nice stream, Pango. Welcome, guys. I used to do 1 million of these runs. Most people that know me on Twitch from way back in the day probably know me from doing 120 Shine speedruns in Mario Sunshine. I had a little side bet with a friend to do 1 month of 120, and so I'm doing it on days when I've got some open time. And today was one of those days, so we're booting it up. And my goal time was actually under 4 hours. I got that already. You can see my time's at 3:58. So we're trying to see if we can go lower. And honestly, this run has some potential, so it could happen. We'll see. Honestly, dude, it was a failed Yoshi skip, I think, was the main time loss. But in a run like this, it's kind of long. There's a lot of, like, small places where you can bleed time. I'll actually save time back, though. So, like, if you wait a little bit, when we get to the back half, it'll all come back. It'll all make sense. Don't worry. Dude, you want me to recite the Tay Zonday games with the feedback? I haven't got the impression down yet. I'm still working on it, but once I do, I'll let you know. Guys, I am actually doing a big speed run, or not a speed run, a randomizer with Panga on Friday. Games list on it is tentative. We have a few set in stone. However, we will be doing some games. We love games, so that's gonna be exciting. Panga, I think, is gonna do Super Mario World and Mario Golf. And I'm probably gonna do Mario 64. I don't think I'm gonna do the cursed one that I was playing yesterday. I don't think that one will be ready yet. I'll probably do Vanilla Mario 64 and then maybe SMS, and then I don't know what the other 6 games are gonna be. Well, there's a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh games that are in the multi-world, like, archipelago thing. The biggest one is Forbidden Memories, but there's other Yu-Gi-Oh games too. You want to see me at the function? I was at the function. I've been to multiple functions this year. I'm gonna go to even more functions. I won't be stoppable. You can't stop me. I'm going to all the functions. Don't worry, the Yoshi Skip crash out will not happen because I'm gonna go into the Mind Palace. My favorite place. Congratulations on completing the cycle. I've never functioned harder in my life, dude. Honestly, I would love to get a bunch of money and then just go to events like every, 2 to 3 weeks. I would be unstoppable. That's true, dude. Once we get the rando YouTube taken off, the money will be rolling in like hotcakes. I actually am pretty confident in it, though. I think it's gonna be good. I have 1 minute and 12 seconds of time save on this level. Why is that? Oh, I remember now. Roy made me hit an all-time worst on RNG patterns. Looks like it might happen again. Oh. Okay. I am very excited for the rando stuff. I don't really know. Like, there's one big project that is still in the chute for YouTube. We have started on the big 5-game Mario AP video. And then the next one will be the community one, the 96-game one. Which we'll get started on pretty much right after. Oh my god. But there's one non-AP video that is still being worked on that I need to really just set aside some time and commit to, which is the Mario Kart version of the Mario Party video. And it's actually further along than you think, but I still have to do a decent chunk of writing and then recording with the green screen for the different Mario Kart games. I do think it'll be shorter, but it'll still be... I mean, it'll still be a bit of a grind. I kind of just need to get it done so I can clear it off my mental stack. And I think the video is gonna come out good. I think the Mario Party version of that video is like one of the best videos we've ever made. Like the most recent upload that I made is one of the best pieces of media that I think I put out. Does YouTube agree? Not at the moment. However, it is creeping up. The watch time is still going up. Day by day, it's getting a little more. It's like a slow burn. I feel fairly confident in it still. We will have to see what the long-term implications of it are. Wow, I'm only plus 16 now. Okay, that's good. What is the Mario Kart equivalent of the Evil Bog? Maybe Garfield Kart? I mean... I believe I actually did play a Shrek racing game in that. I almost don't remember because it was like a fever dream. I'm pretty sure I played a DS Shrek racing game. I also played Logan Kart 8 Deluxe. I got the casino coin. We're chilling. Which means we have free time save built in for later. I was not gonna let that happen again. Although I did make a blunder and I forgot to eat the pineapple with Yoshi. So I had to lose a little time at the beginning of Serena. Oh yeah, you wanna take the back half of the blues? I don't want to save. I took the memory card out because I hate saving. Wait, am I minus? Did I forget something? Wait. Guys, I think I forgot the blue coin again. Never mind. I thought I got it. I didn't get it. We're minus again. I'm having a realization. We actually didn't get it. I thought I got it. I think I got the one that I didn't get before and then missed the other one. Which is like, definitely a me thing to do. Or maybe it was the same one. We'll just have to take the time loss. I might just do it now, though, honestly. Like, let's just rip off the band-aid and go get it. Oh, wait. You're right, I get it in the reds. You're a genius! I got the M. I didn't get the slot machine. We do get it on reds. Holy crap. This guy is smart at the game. Some are calling him some type of tactical genius. Wait, we're actually saved. Okay, but I can't do Shadow Mario, so that's not good. Dude, I would trust SB Electric. That guy's like one of the goats of the 120 scene. Oh, I was not supposed to get this one. We're gonna be minus, but we're gonna be plus. I might as well... You know what? We're just gonna... we're gonna get both right now. Okay, well, I'm back to even, but it's like fake even. I'm gonna end up being plus later on. Okay, interesting development here in the raysfire world. Honestly, though, it's not even bad. Look, we're +7. Look, SB Electric is one of the greatest to ever do it, okay? This guy knows the ins and outs of this game just like his hands. He knows the insides of his hands and the outside.
SMS runs equals true nostalgia.
True file cabinet 5. Very true, very true. Well, I mean, there's bones in there and some other crap. That's all you really need, right? Bones and some other crap. I mean, what else? What else is there? Oh! I don't know what that sound was. Sorry you had to hear that. Get out of the way, Glorpedo! The Glorpedo is trolling. What do you think this is, some type of damageless challenge? I don't know. What do you think I'm doing? Some type of speed run? Speed space run? Guys, I'm gonna be for real for a second. Guys, people that write it as speed space run, it like pisses me off for some reason. Like, there's no reason for it to, but it just does. I don't... I just don't like it, man. Don't do that. Fur space suit. Exactly, it's the exact same. It's like, by putting a space in, you're telling me you don't get it. You need to understand. I don't like the hyphen either. The hyphen's weird. Dude, can my guy side flip? I'm gonna do a little hover there to be safe. It's okay, they already... Look, I'm at the point where my gears cannot be grinded. They've already been ground down to a fine powder. I have no gears left. My gears are done for. I have no more gears. I do need... Well, okay, I'll go to the shop and they can look at my gears, but I don't want them to charge me a couple grand. I've already had that happen multiple times in the last few months. I don't need any more shop gears for that price. If they want to look at my gears for free, I'll allow it. This is not the right direction. I've gone the wrong way. Wait, no I haven't. Have I gone the right way? I've made a mistake of sorts. But it's okay. Slight blunder from John Blunderson here. You want to look at my gears? Are you a licensed mechanic? That won't charge me a couple grand?
Oh, I don't like that.
Let me tell you guys something, okay? I have had basically everything in my car replaced at this point except for the engine. That's not entirely true, but it's not entirely false either. So if you're asking about certain parts of my vehicle, I have had a huge... there's a very high chance that I have a new one. It's probably in pristine condition. My gears are actually great. My Fortnite car. No pink fish grab this time. But I don't get that right now, do I? I almost went for those. Replacing the driver? What, do you want my car? You don't want my car, it's evil. Oh my god, we're 4-toothing it, dude? And the big 26 wilted rose emoji? Okay, I'll take a cutscene skip for the fans, though. That makes up for it a bit. So by taking damage on the same frame, or while your iframe flashing after taking damage, you actually skip the cutscene, which means Mario gets to drop down from the beginning. So you can actually be here right when the shine appears, right here, and grab it faster. That will probably be a gold split because of that. Dude, my car was in the evil bog. It was called some random convenience store on the edge of Austin for like 8 hours a couple of weeks ago, okay? That's the most evil bog my car's ever been in. Oh, if you don't know the context, basically, I had, honestly, low-key, probably the biggest raysfire crash out in recent years. About a week or so ago. Not a week ago. It was probably like a month at this point. Wait, how long ago was it? It was like 5 weeks ago. Basically, if you did not get the full story there, I was going to pick up dinner before stream one day, and while I was out, I hit what I assume was like a pothole or something, but it took out my front left tire. And I didn't want to panic because I had an extra tire in my trunk, so, and I knew my insurance had good roadside. I didn't have a jack, I couldn't do it myself, but I was like, well, I'll call the roadside, they can send a guy out. So I do that, guy comes out. What? Okay, sorry. Guy comes out, puts on the spare tire, which wasn't like an actual spare tire, it was just like a second, like it was a full other tire. For the record. Just an extra one that I had in my trunk. But he puts that on, and then I start trying to leave the parking lot that I was in. And my car's making this awful grinding sound, and I'm thinking, well, I'm not that far from home. Maybe I can just, like... Maybe I can, like, just finish the drive, because it's, like, a couple of miles away. When I get to this stoplight, and the guy next to me honks his horn, we make eye contact, he rolls down the window, and he says to me, he says, dude, your tire is smoking. And it was. So then I had to pull into a gas station right next to where I originally got the tire replaced. And I used my insurance again, this time for roadside assistance for a tow. And so I requested a tow, but they gave me a 3-hour estimate. And I got past the 3-hour estimate. It was like 3.5 hours past the time I requested it. So 30 minutes over the period that they gave me the estimate for. And I called the insurance and I was like, the tow is not here. So they called the towing company. And the towing company canceled the tow. So then they had to get a different towing company where I had to wait another 3 hours in a gas station. And then the gas station closed. And then everyone left. So then I was just by myself in a gas station that was closed in the parking lot. Oh. That was a drop spin input. Well, I mean, I have good insurance. I have USAA. But the people that they use for the tows, that they, like, will contract out, bailed. It was just really unlucky, honestly. Oh. Yeah, there's a few more things in the story. There's a few more things in the story, like, so they didn't actually fully cancel, I was just a little distracted with the run, so what happened was, they had not shown up, so I called the insurance back, and I was like, can you contact the towing company? Because I haven't heard from them, and no one has tried to reach out, and it's been 3.5 hours. And, they were like, yeah, we can do that. And so then they call me back like 5 minutes later. They call me back like 5 minutes later, and they're like, yeah, we heard from the towing company. They said you want to get it towed tomorrow, is that right? And I'm like, no. That's not right. They didn't even talk to me. They're just making that up. So then they canceled it, and got another one. And then that one also took 3 hours. I ended up getting back to my house at like 2:45 a.m. like the next morning. And I went to go get dinner at 6 p.m. the previous day or something. It was not good. That day sucked. Oh, we have to do the wall jumps of shame here. USAA is honestly pretty good. Like, I will say they have a good reputation and for good reason. Like, what ended up happening was when the repair was done, they basically gave me a rental for up to 50 days. They did kind of scam me though, because they just instantly stopped paying for it the second that the mechanic shop said that the car was repaired, even though I didn't have a chance to return the rental yet. That was kind of lame, but it was basically, if it was going to be in the shop for an extended time, they were going to give me like a no strings attached 50-day rental. Usually they're pretty good. I feel like this was a one-off that was kind of bizarre. Do I miss the HP bar? No. But that's because I kind of know from the vibes roughly how much HP he has. Do I know how much HP you have? I would say you are at least... You're like 85 minimum. Probably 90 plus. You seem pretty healthy. Oh, I hesitated. Okay, I'm gonna have to probably lock in on the run in a second, because I'm gonna actually have to do stuff, that I will have to recall memory for. Which is scary, and I don't like it. One sec, I'm locking in. Moteless is not faster. But I'm also not finishing the game right now. I'm getting blue coins. We are not close to done with this run yet, okay? We are just now getting to phase 2. This is the beginning of phase 2. Phase 2, activate. That was a little low. We are gonna have box game coming up momentarily. If you are a box game fan. Take the death here. We have box game predictions coming up. Get your guesses in, because once I exit Corona, we are going for it. I mean, these days you can't really, I mean, we would have had to made the prediction a long time ago. Like, back when I used to speedrun this, we had a bot specifically for box game preds that would run. But at this point, you would want to do a Twitch prediction, and it would be, we would need a little more wind-up time, I think, because I'm already into it. Dude. Okay, we have to do fruits. Does anyone here like fruits or just me? You could do one for box game too, but it would have to be a 1-minute prediction and you would have to start it right now. You have like 1 minute probably. Probably over under, I don't know, like 1750 would be good maybe. You do 2 of the fruit ladies right now. Doubtfire went to bed though. Good luck, bet fast to everyone out there. I'm trying to do the fruits actually quick today. We can gold this split if I do. Fast fruits. Dang, you guys were quick on the draw there, man. Honestly, pretty big bet given how short you had to react to it. That one might be gone. Oh wait, it's actually not. Oh, off the toad head! What the heck? Dude, that guy hit me with the crazy header. Dude, he kicked it all the way over there with his head. I need to get the M box. Don't forget the M. I just don't want the durians to despawn, because they will. Okay, well, we're gonna get another durian. Might as well get the M. I blame Toad for that one. Okay, but watch this insane play. Durian right here, over here. Bing bang bong off the wall. The setup. Hover. It's good! Off the post. Oh. Never too many Toad jokes. Good luck to the box game predictors. It is over today. Which means the believers, the people that think that I was gonna do it, win big. Huge win for the believers today. I'm locking in. I gotta make sure we don't go to 100. I think we should be fine. We have to take out a couple of stews. I'm sorry, fellas. I could have just gotten the coins there. Sorry, Stu. Okay, we have a little time save that I can do here, where I actually need to do pachinko before the chuckster. Oh, I hate when the waves eat my spin jump, dude! That's a feeling I haven't experienced in years, and it's back. Dude, I hate that crap. I haven't experienced that in so long. Like, there's a chance that when you do a spin jump, when the waves are doing their wave thing, they're being all wavy, that, you will actually spin jump into the wave, and it'll eat it, and then you just are in the water still. It's just like... Giga Troll. My pachinko movement is a little crusty. You're right, dude. This is looking like pachinko right now for sure. That was a spin input. Or was supposed to be anyways. The game's decided that was actually a side flip. How do we feel about this? I don't get to split here because we still have to do Chuckster. Dude, I will probably crash out again. I can't imagine we're at the end of the Raysfire crash out arc. There will be more. More crashing will occur. I'm giving gender envy. What did I do? What did I do this time? What? Guys, I'm innocent. I swear. Well, best of luck. My first, if you're trying to master this appearance, step 1 is going bald. I would start there. I appreciate that though, thank you. I think I feel pretty good about my appearance. There's a few things I'm a little self-conscious about, but I've been cleaning up in the past year or so. Still have a little work to do, but you know, we're getting there. Dude, I wonder if polls were public, if the results would be different in this chat. Maybe they would be... Everyone in chat is brave until they have to put their name behind it. Then they become cowards. Okay. Giga caught. Gotta remember, dude, Serena 4 Reds. Serena 4 Reds. Huge. We got right bell coming in hot. Coming in hot! Dude, every time I say coming in hot, it just makes me think of this stupid Jack Black Minecraft movie. I just think of the way he says it. I can't not. Thank you, QB. I feel like... Wait. Is this a gold? It is a gold. We have 5 minutes of possible time save, guys. And even more than that, likely, in the back half. I think this run will be blue soon. If you're a pace pal, just wait. I am requesting all pace pals. Please stand by. Wow, that was like a perfect lighthouse. I'm already on the way down. Look at this. Ah, see, look. See, the pace pals are here. You can tell. See, Roy just showed up. He's like, oh, this guy's gonna be blue soon. I need to tune in. We're all in it for the gold splits at the end of the day. The gold and blue. Blue is my favorite color. I do turn blue. I'm kind of like Glorp, but instead of blue, instead of green, I turn blue. Well, I'm actually blue all the time. I just turn more blue then, you know? It's like, it's more noticeable. Guys, do you remember the gelato stuff from before that I told you? It was island, foot, cash register, 67, oh wait, no, 68. We need the rocket nozzle. Do you guys want to see something cool? This is gonna be really cool. You want me to do why do you want me to do- I can't do that in the run! Look, I can do this though. See, look, that's a real world application of the tech that you learned. I say real world like this isn't just a video game still. This is what it's like in the real world. AKA the same game, but now I'm speedrunning it. New sub goal, I do the Kenny kicks for 10 minutes. Maybe there's something there. You might be on to something. Oh, new sub goal. I wall kick into the wall. Wait, that bird is gonna clip into that in a second. Oh my god, the bird. Why does he do that? I was telling my chat that you have 4 hours in Mario Eclipse and 1 shine sprite. But not because you're bad, because you're learning the sick movement. Wait, did I get pole coin? I think I did. Hello, Mazza. Yeah, Roy did he did the airstrip shine in Eclipse, and then figured out about the infinite wall kicks on one wall in Mario Sunshine, and then learned to do that. But honestly, it was kind of awesome. I actually live for that, because I do the same crap in games. I love movement. I gotta understand how the movement works. Otherwise, what's the point? I was even mentioning at the beginning of the stream, I don't even like I don't really care about story games that much. because I just care about the movement. If you put some sick movement in a game, I will like it. I'm doing kind of a flaccid sandbird this time around. I don't have the rocket tech back. Demon turf, I don't know if I'm familiar with it. I like good movement in general. I do like good 2D movement also, yeah. I have heard Neon White is good. I've never played it, I've seen it. It actually does look like a game I would like. I guess the Sandbird is kind of a boss. He's just kind of, I mean, why is he looking like that though underneath? I've never played Mirror's Edge, it looks good. Though I've seen a lot of Mirror's Edge, never played it though. But I've watched some speed runs. Do people speedrun Odyssey? Yes. But I will say that these days, it seems like the main Odyssey content... I mean, I guess this is kind of true for most games, is like... randomizers and mods and stuff. That's kind of the new age. I mean, even when I play Sunshine, I'm mainly doing it randomized, you know? There are still people that speedrun it. I'm gonna be minus... Okay. Remember... Whoa, you don't need to be looking at what I'm like underneath, okay? You don't need to be worried about that. Okay. Remember the training, guys. There's not as much time save here as there was the other day, where I saved 5 minutes on this split, but like... I think if we tighten it up a bit, we'll be okay. I really don't like the music on the 100 coin on this stage in particular. It's a little anxiety inducing. It's okay though. Alright, island. What comes next? Foot! Cash register. I've done so many 100 coins today across this game in Mario 64. It's actually crazy, dude. I'm like 100 coined out of my mind. I did like 400 coins in Mario 64 earlier. Okay, so we get the pole here. Okay, and then we should be at 68 after the switch here. I think SMS 2 would be epic, but you know what I think they're gonna do first? Mario Maker 3. I think it's basically inevitable, like it's just a matter of time, so... You know, maybe we can get hyped about that, but let's get through, you know, let's get through the important stuff first, more like Mario Maker 3. I feel like I'm gonna be short a coin again, but if I do, it's okay. I can't do the sick tech like I did the other day. We're just gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way. This is how they used to do it back on the farm, man. Rare obscure tech that you only do on this level. I'm short again, dude. Oh, I'm bald. Wait, the drinks give you one? I didn't even know that. This guy has insider information. Straight from the Gelato Beach juice bar. What? Since when was that there, man? I didn't even know it did that. I had no idea that coin existed. This guy has crazy tech. Oh, pace pals, it's getting good right now. This guy is dropping hot knowledge. All coin run. Every coin. Like that achievement where you have to get all the like the max number of coins possible. That sounds brutal, but it would be funny. I would consider it, maybe. The tubers do love brutal, but right now I'm trying not to get too far. I've got to keep it locked in right now, okay? Like I said, I have a vision for the YouTube. We need to rebuild around that, and then once we can get stabilized, we can be a little more flexible. Does that hit? Oh my god, hold up. Can I do this? I think the first rando video will likely be a slow burn, but I am confident. I think if we build up, I think we likely won't see anything huge in the rando world. Oh my god, wait, I'm getting juiced right now. Hold up. Thank you for the raid, Landy. I hope you had a nice stream. Welcome, Landy and everyone. I am doing a speedrun. Hold up one sec. I'm fighting this guy that I hate. This caterpillar that I hate. Hope you had a nice stream, Landy. Guys, if you haven't checked out Landy, they were in the recent community AP that we did. They played Wind Waker and Cave Story. They were the one that had the cute sprites for both. We are doing a 120 Shine speedrun today, if you came over from Landy's stream. I do a lot of these. Actually, I don't do a lot of these. But I do a lot of randomizers, but today I'm doing these. I used to do a lot of these. If you, like... Okay. Sorry, my brain's a little cooked right now. I'm, like, working in... like, overdrive mode right now. But I originally got known on Twitch years ago for doing Sunshine 120. I retired it for, like, 5 years. And then my friend Roy gave me a challenge to get my time under 4 hours in a month. And I did it on my second run, but I wanted to see if I can go further. And so that's what we're doing today. And actually, we are in the part of the run that I think is getting quite good. Oh, I forgot to unlock the stupid turbo nozzle. I have to go get it from over here. Because there's a lot of time save, and I might actually be ahead of my PB soon. I do a lot of community archipelagos, though. Landy was actually in one recently that we did this past Sunday, which was a lot of fun. So that's the type of vibe that we do here on this channel. Wait. I've realized I've made a dire mistake. This is fine. I'm going to lose time, but it's maybe okay. I got a little confused, I'm not gonna lie. I definitely got lost in the sauce just now. Gelato 6 hurts my brain, man. Okay, this is like fake. This split is fake. We don't get to split that. We don't get to do that. Sorry, that's illegal. Flag on the play. I have to do everything in Gelato 6 now, but it's fine. Oh wait, you met me through Roy's stuff actually? That is cool. Roy is one of my best friends, so it's cool that you were able to find me through him. What is the hardest secret? Probably Noki 6. But that's up for debate. People will tell you other things. And they're lying. It's okay. You know? They can be wrong. Dude, it's crazy, right, RSS? Wait, I get that later. I found Roy, from doing Wario Stadium time trials. Well, actually, I watched him play Bazzer a long time ago. But then I didn't actually talk to him much then. I was more of like a lurker, and then I saw him play Wario Stadium time trials. And I talked in his chat that day. It was right around the time Mario Kart World came out, shortly after, because I was in my Mario Kart World arc. And then we got along really well. Oh my god. Oh my, where's the other bee, dude? Okay, thank you. I should have gotten 4 there, did I? Let me check. Okay. This is gonna be a bit of time loss, and by a bit I mean like a lot, because I messed up on the routing, but it's fine, it's fine. Yeah, Roy and I got along really well, because I had Roy come on to my stream after knowing him for like a week. And I like never do that. But I was like, you know what? I think this guy and I are gonna get along pretty alright. And I would say that that's true, actually. Dude, this part of the run, well, okay. It is the part of the run that is good and has a lot of time save if I lock in. But if I'm having some issues. I really messed up on the last split. Like, really pretty bad. Well, you know, it's funny how that goes. Sometimes you just do stuff in your life that seems like at the time like the right thing to do, and you don't really think too much of it, but it has like a huge cascading effect on the trajectory. That's deep. I also just lost hella time. What the heck? Is this real? Wait, hold up. Is that legit? I guess it is. We can save it back in gelato, though. Hello, Maddie KX Sarah. Dude, whenever I read someone's full Twitch name, it feels like I'm reading their, like, illegal name out loud. Maddie KX Sarah 8. If that's your real name. Have I ever read your name in full? Kruznik 2084. I have. I just did. Some people, they have names that, like, it's hard to read their government name of, though. Like Lightwave, I feel like you kind of just have to say light, like, you just have to say the full name. Like, you could say Light, or like Sia Rini, you can't, I guess you can say like Sia, like CIA. I guess you can do that. People call me Rays. Well, okay. People call me a lot of things, but I think most people call me Rays. Or Ray. Oh! You do call me a fake furry, but that's not even true, dude! I have shown you, like, evidence that that's not true, and you guys are like, I don't know. I also have many names, and it's context dependent. Most people call me Rays. But what I think is really interesting, though, is if I'm around two different groups of people that call me different things, watching to see how those people interact with each other, which does not happen very often, but it has happened before. I have gone to the local arcade here in Austin, where everyone calls me my name, Ian. But then Panga has gone with me there, and he calls me Rays. And it's interesting to watch that play out. Ian. Dude, I'm never gonna forget that one night that I was like really depressed, and I went to the Wendy's on the bottom floor of the dining hall in college because that Wendy's was open until 4 a.m. And I was like, you know what? I don't care about anything. I'm getting a mega burger. And then the guy there asked for my name, and I told him Ian, and then he looked at me for a second, didn't know how to spell it, and then when he called out the order, it was E space N. I'm never gonna forget that. He could have just asked. My name is not E-N. Like, I remember that moment, like, visibly, because that's the only time that's ever happened. I get Ian a lot. Or Ian. I mean, look, I thought it was funny. I just... I've told people, though, look, I'm super chill with the names. Like, you can call me whatever, as long as I know you're talking about me. Like, if you're trying to talk to me, you can call me whatever you want. If you want to call me Ray, I'm even okay with that. Although, like, if I had to make a tier list of names that I'm called, that one would be lower on the list, but I'm okay with it. Well, I think it's natural for people to call me Ray at first. In a way, though, it's kind of like a vibe check. Because if I meet a new person, and I am around other people that call me Rays, and it's their first time interacting with me or calling me by name, they will generally call me Ray first, which I think is the natural thing to do. Because why would it be Rays with an S? But over time, what I generally can observe is that that person will learn. You hear that sound? You actually never called me Ray. You're one of the rare ones that never called me Ray. I never thought about that. But you actually never did, which is crazy. I'd have to go back and check the tapes. But I think you're right. Well, okay, what I was trying to say is, like, I guess there are people that do call me Rays from the beginning, and I feel like if you're a Twitch chat watcher, it can be a little easier over text, especially because if you come into the chat and you see people typing my name like that, you're like, oh, okay. You can read the room. That's good social awareness. I like that. That's important. And it's the same way in, like, in-person meetings or even in, like, a voice call. If everyone's calling me Rays, and they call me Ray, and then they realize, wait, everyone's calling that guy Rays, and then they just start calling me Rays, I read that as, like, they read the vibes. They vibed it out. There are some people that don't do that, and they're not bad people, and they just still call me Ray, which is fine. I don't mind. Some people get it correct from the beginning. What's the fursona name? That's classified information. I will say it's a different name, but everyone calls me Rays anyways. Like, even when I went to the furry convention like 3 weeks ago, everyone just called me Rays there, which I actually like. I'm okay with that. I think having a different name for the character than your online alias is actually, like, not a problem. Yeah, my full name is Raymond's Fire. Took out the... Wait, no, wait a minute. That's not it. That's not it. Hold up. Flag on the play. That's not what it is. Wait a minute. I read the first half of that. I was like, wait a minute. I like this. This is a good bit. I mean, it's kind of persona separation, but I think for me personally, it's more of like a separation of private and professional, right? At the same time. Like, if you make a character that represents you, it's fine to have your name be the same name as the character. I don't think that's a problem. But also, if, you know, you'd rather everyone not know all your business, you keep, you keep them separate, and then even if everyone just calls me by my online alias, I think that's still fine, you know? Wait, can I get the blue coin? Ah! Why can't I do it, dude? I should have gone on the lily pad, I didn't think about it. Where does Johnson ranked up? It's up there, dude. Johnson is higher on the list. People like to know the tea. Johnson is good. Also, John is good. In a Discord server I'm in, my name there is named John Rayshud. That's a pretty good name, I feel like. No, it doesn't really bother me that much. I do like teasing people about it. If I genuinely got mad or didn't care or anything like that, or I didn't want people to, like, be interested in it, I would just not engage with it in conversation. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm way more loose than I used to be. I feel like I was way more uptight, even a few months ago. It's nice to be able to open up a little bit more. For sure. Without, like, changing the vibes of the environment I've built. Oh! Well, okay, I guess what I mean by I was way more uptight is I was way more closed off. I think the vibes were always good, but there were parts of my life that I used to not ever talk about or ever want to bring up on stream. And now I'm like way more chill about it. So like I don't care. Oh! Wait, can I get on the thing? Like the reality of it was, well, so for the people who don't know, like I'm not gonna go into like huge detail, but in case you missed the memo, back in December, I made a post where I was like officially quote unquote coming out as like bi, pan, whatever. And that was something that I kept closed off for a long time. And it like, I was terrified originally that it was gonna change the trajectory of everything that I'd like built. Same thing with some of my interests. You know, I was like, if I'm open about these things, people will view me differently. It'll be bad. It'll be career ending, whatever. But what I've learned over time is if you foster a good environment, for yourself. Oh my god, wait, I'm gonna have to do backup tech. If you build a good environment for yourself— oh! Went too high. Okay, we're good. Saved it. Yeah, like, it was a lot of issues with self-acceptance, you know, like, the best way I can describe it is I denied myself a lot of experiences and things that I would have liked to do in my 20s because I was too afraid to, like, allow it to be public. And at a certain point, I was like, I'm not gonna have forever. We might as well just rip the Band-Aid off and see what happens. You know, and I feel like for everyone, you kind of reach that point at a certain point, and it's different for everyone. There's not like a race for it or anything. But like, you know, it's like you're not gonna go back and become younger. If you want to like live the best life for yourself, you gotta just start doing it. You know, like you just gotta go for it. Oh. Remember what Yoshi wanted. I might forget. I don't think I did. I don't think I'm going to. Yeah, I mean, it's been pretty fun, dude. Like, it's been an exciting couple of months for me, for sure, of self-discovery. And I feel like we're still grinding out the content, too, and that has not changed. I did make a, kind of a goal for myself to, like, be more genuine, but also, like, I mean, the parts of me that I was streaming and putting on display before, those are also unchanged. Like, I'm still the same guy. Right? We're still doing the same content, we're still doing the same stuff. But now I'm just, like, a little more chill. Like, I'm a little more open about it all. I have nothing to fear, really, nothing to hide. And in a way, I think it's made me, like, happier. So. Alright, hopefully I don't miss any of the blue coins. I gotta lock in really quick. Like, yeah, I don't know. I could talk about that a lot. I think I basically said everything, but. Okay, we gotta do the bees right quick. Yeah, I'm actually coming to terms with being, this is all about 6-7 guy. Okay, but wait, I got baited into 6-7 today again, and it wasn't even me. It was actually crazy. I didn't make the pickle command, someone else made that. No, dude, okay, it's hard to explain, but I was testing something in Mario 64 with Roy today. And he was streaming it in Discord, and I was watching it, but other people were talking, so we were not talking. And then he sent me a DM and said, look at my coin count. And I was playing my own game, and I looked over, and it was at 67. Like, dude, look, I'm getting baited into that, man. I was not even paying attention. And I'm the 6'7" guy? Oh, very bad. That's a dead run, actually. It's chopped. That's like 3 minutes of time loss. I'm not gonna lie. It might actually be chopped. I think the run's actually dead. We might have to call it. I might have to bring out the Tamagotchi life, man. I don't think I can finish this one. It's +3 with another +2. I do have like a 5 minute of time save, like at the end, but unless I play at my golds, it's just dead. It's actually dead. But I need to re-plug back in my Switch too. I have not started Tamagotchi Life yet. I need to actually... I actually need to, like, get the game entirely. Yeah, I think it's chopped. I did a hover cancel, man. I'm tilted. Oh, okay, we'll do another run, I guess, like, later. Probably next week or maybe this weekend. Dead at 72, man. I read that like someone's like eulogy. I don't know why. Dead at 72. Like a news headline. Speedrun. Dead at 72. Okay, 1 second. I can put that on, but I need to get my other thing really fast. This is gonna take a minute, actually. I'm gonna see how long this is gonna take to download. If it's too long, I might end the stream early because I don't want to sit here and do nothing for 40 minutes and then have it be like already like 12:30. But if it's quick and I can get it set up, I can at least start the island. Give me a minute. Wait, what? What did I do? Why? Okay, what is this? Hold up. Yeah, we're gonna see, here, I'll give you something really quick while I'm, going to get it.
I remember finding your stream in undergrad and you helping me so much. I'm so happy you
Thanks,
have
man.
been more comfortable with yourself. Love the sunshine gameplay too.
Yeah, I appreciate that, dude. Yeah, I mean, like, no joke, you know, like, my sexuality and my interests and all that, they've always been a part of me. But I've definitely suppressed a lot of them. Like, if you used to watch my stream ages ago, it was there then, too. I just wasn't open about it. But I don't mind talking about it these days. And I feel good that I'm able to. Okay, I will be right back. I need to go get, the Switch. So, here, you can look at this in the meantime. Thank you for the 8-6. Okay, I'll be right back. Hey, back. Back. Close. Little Wayne, thanks for the 5 gifted. Give me a minute. Hello. I'm back. Thank you, Noel Wayne, for the 5 gifted. I need to see if this works, because I have not actually used my capture card in a long time. I can't even remember how to do it. Wait, it's not plugged into the dock. Guys, there might be a slot issue. A slight issue, not slot issue. Slight issue. It's that my Switch 2 is dead. It's charging, but it's dead. How long does it take to turn on? I'm dead. 5 to 10. Who killed it? It was in my backpack. So I guess me. We'll see how long it takes. I died at the very end of Bianco 100 coins, which is like 3 minutes of time loss. Well, I was already minus. I could have maybe still saved it, but it would have been rough, dude. I would have been plus 5 or 6 minutes. Or maybe plus 6 or 7 minutes, and then I would have had to play perfect. Let me see if I can turn this on. Oh, I think it turned on. Wait, did it actually? Hold up. I don't have time for this. Kill Mario. Oh, it did turn on. I think. Don't look at my games, please. Don't look at my tongue Sahur Switch 2 games. Okay? I don't need you to look at that. I don't remember. That was like the last game that I played. What was I doing on here, man? Dude, my Switch 2 is so cooked. I forgot how cooked it was. Okay, hold up. I need to buy the game. Give me a sec. No leaks. Let me get it really fast. No leaks! Thank you for the treasure train gifted subs, by the way, Nilween. And the bits. Haisuzagi. Wait, did I just buy it? Did it just work? I just hit one button and it just insta purchased? Okay, I mean, sure, why not? Thank you, Moong Lemur, for the 5 gifted. Sorry, guys, the run died. I'll do another one and finish. I could have finished it. It just was, like, gonna be not good, man. Good. Okay, I'm gonna give myself, like, a limit. I think we're gonna play until, like, 1 my time, because I streamed pretty late yesterday, and I can't do it again. I'm too hungry. How did the run die? Death on 100 coins. Very bad. Like 3 minutes of time lost from 1 split. I was already +2. While this downloads, let's play an important game. No, I don't want that. Hold up. Let me show you guys a real game. Let's go. We have to take out the boss. Yes! One more. Oh, what a play! I'm the best at this game. This one's tough, man. This is like extra hard mode. Oh. Oh my god, wait, it's going crazy mode! Oh, I'm gonna die, I think. Wait. Not good. Wait, you want the clock? Which one? You want AAA clock or AAA clock gold? Now, I do have AAA clock 2, but that one's not downloaded right now. So, like, there is a bit of a that's a little different. I'd have to re-download it. I know the rules of dating. Wait, what do you mean? I don't understand. Are you saying I know how to date? Dude. I don't know about that. I don't know about all that, dude. I don't think I can do that, actually. Oh, wait, ASMR slicing? True. Oh, crap, I started updating my Switch. Dude, it canceled the download. Why did I do that? I was mashing, man. Does it at least save what I downloaded? Or no? Does anyone know? Dude, I don't want to say I would be terrible to date. I don't think I would be terrible to date. But I don't think I'm the most experienced person when it comes to dating. So when you're talking about all these rules, I don't know about all that. What is this? Controller updating? What does that even mean? What are they even doing on my controller? We're updating firmware everywhere. Just to make sure the Mii's are in pristine shape. We don't want any misinputs. Update complete. Look, I don't want to toot my own horn. I'm sure if I wanted to date someone, I could probably do it. But I have not gone out of my way, really, because I feel like It's something for me that I'll fall into. It'll be a natural thing, okay? And I'm not really in a rush to. I don't need to be swiping on the dating apps all the time. That's not me. Well, okay. I think I can. I think I could pull. Look, I haven't tried. I think maybe I could. Wait. 5% left. It's almost done.